is good, guys? Keep it real, Kaden, back with a video. And this was literally 2 days after I filmed it, but I just literally forgot to do an intro video. So this is gonna be an intro video of going to ASU, downtown Phoenix campus, and asking students what their major is. If you guys want me to do more of these videos, I'm gonna do one at the Tempe campus, and same thing, just asking people what their major is and like how it impacts their life. But without further ado, let's get to the clip.
Hello guys, this is Keep It Real with Kaden, back with another interview. We got my boy right here.
I'm Ryan.
Nice to meet you, man. So basically, the first interview question is gonna be, what is your major?
My major is sports journalism.
Sports journalism,
yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of why you asked me about journalism earlier,
Yeah.
if I was a journalism major. So what year are you exactly?
I'm a sophomore right now.
Sophomore, okay.
Yeah.
So what do you like so far about ASU? Like, what does it suit for sports journalism?
Yeah, I mean, I really like how they just throw you straight into it. Like first year, they were putting us through actual journalism classes. It's not just through your basic general ed stuff. So I really liked diving straight into the journalism part of it and getting my feet wet right away.
Yes, sir, I feel that, man, because I've been in college for about 2 years now, so I'm a junior now, so this is my third year, and I've switched my major so many times, man, because like all the, it doesn't make sense with college and things like that. You just do like your gen eds and you don't really like understand about the major until you get to like my year, junior year. So that's good that you have sports journalism. It allows you to really go hands-on and hands deep like into the sports journalism. So what's your favorite part about that so far, like class you took?
I would say just trying the new things that I didn't think I would be interested in. Like right now I'm taking photography and videography classes, and I never thought I would be interested in it, but I'm really loving it. And I would say just trying the new things that I didn't expect myself to like.
That's good, that's good, man. So is there any really, I know there's a lot of communication, like editing and photography like you said, but are you actually going out there, talking to other people, doing all these things with the cameras and reporting? Or not yet?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of that for clubs, not quite classes yet, but through clubs I've been able to do some interviewing and some fun stuff. I got to go out to ASU Salsa Club and do some interviews there and do a class and make myself look a little foolish. But stuff like that, it's fun. Getting experience and just putting yourself out there.
Exactly. You basically answered my other question, because I was like, so what clubs or like social events have you gone to that support your major and stuff like that, and you basically are in a club? Would you mind giving to the viewers out there what the club is called and stuff like that? If they want to join?
The Flare TV. That's a club here at ASU. It's cultural reporting, so I'm in that, and then also Blaze Radio. That's the radio club here at ASU, and I'm a big fan of that. I got my DJ shift that I get to play some jams and talk about what's going on in the world. So I really dig.
Well, that's crazy. So you're already doing other things too besides that. And that's crazy,
I like
man.
to
So you already
branch out.
Yeah, branch out. That's good. That's good, man. So another question is, from all my younger generation out there, what would you have advice about, if people are trying to get into this niche, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially me, because I just started, and I really want to continue to go. And what advice would you give to younger people, just if they're scared to start, if they're scared?
Exactly. I mean, I would say put yourself out there as much as possible. I still have to, push myself to be a little more outgoing and just try it, give it a shot. Don't count something out before you've tried it. So I would say just try everything and put yourself out there as much as possible to get as much experience and just to meet new people, really. So yeah.
Thank you, man. So it helps a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That was the interview. That's the question, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Nice to meet you, Ryan. All right, guys. Back on with another interview with my boy
Ayub.
And right now we're gonna be asking some questions about ASU. So, since based off the scrubs and stuff like that, are you a nursing major?
Yes, I'm a nursing major.
So basically, what year are you exactly?
I am a junior, so term 6.
Okay, so that's the same as me. I'm right now in term 6.
That's crazy.
And yeah, I know, but I'm doing criminal justice though.
Okay.
So, but I'm thinking about switching because right now, I'm not really in a spot, of what do I want to do?
Yeah.
And trying to teach the younger generation that from where I came from, my mom wanted me to go straight to college outside high school, and I did not know what I wanted to do at all.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was just really finding my major, but I didn't. The first major was kind of just business. And I didn't want to do it.
What works the best.
What works the best, exactly. But I just didn't find my niche. So tell me about your major. Tell me why why you did it, why you chose it.
Yeah, for sure. Just with nursing, you know, in the medical field, there's so many different jobs like you can work towards. You know, I think I chose nursing because I like the patient-centered like care aspect. You know, if you're a provider and stuff, like medical school is hard, and I'm not saying that's not a reason I didn't like ever look into being a doctor or anything. Just with nursing, you know, you're having meaningful conversations with patients. You're learning so much. You're seeing so many like different things, and I feel like nursing school itself definitely matured me faster than a lot of my friends. Like you really got to work on time management and so many other things. So like I'm really starting to see the benefits from it now.
For sure, man, because I was actually a medical studies major before I switched into this, and like with that, you know, I wasn't really getting into the hands-on stuff about like any of like the doctor stuff.
Yeah.
So kind of like lost my interest because I don't know how like nursing is, but different from a doctor. But what I've heard is that like, yeah, you have to go to medical school to be a doctor, but like mostly at the end, like, you know, it's just like the patient sees a doctor, but the doctor doesn't really like go in deep, you know, it's like really the nurse, and you know, like the nurse spends most of the time with the patients and stuff like that. So, another question I have to add is just like, how has like ASU like helped you with your like nursing career? Like, have you had any clubs, internships? Like, describe that for the channel.
Yeah. So, ASU, I feel like my college experience has been perfect. My first 2 years was like prereqs, so I didn't have a lot of time, but I tried to join like clubs when I could. I ended up becoming a president of one organization.
Congrats, man.
Thank you. And then I was an event coordinator for another really big organization, AFSA ASU, AFSA to the world. But yeah, that was great. I learned so much. I learned a lot about like leadership roles, event planning, a lot of like stuff like that. And then when I actually got into my major and started really focusing on nursing, my clinical site is actually the hospital I work at right now. So I'm a CNA at the hospital I do my clinicals at. So that's just one big opportunity that's been opened up to me. Later on, when, you know, I take the NCLEX and I'm officially a registered nurse, I already have like a door in the foot to a facility that I really enjoy working at. The staff there is amazing and stuff. So ASU, I feel like I've been blessed to get so many opportunities, and I feel like the only thing I could do is take advantage of them. So
thank you, man. Because I was like with, you know, working at the hospital and stuff like that, you know, and like ASU providing. So like ASU actually has like pretty good programs for that. Like that's actually crazy since you're working at a hospital right now and you're not even graduating yet. You know, you're not even graduating. You're working at a hospital, helping out patients and helping out doctors with their like paperwork and stuff. Another thing is like, have there any been like professors that you've enjoyed or maybe like not have enjoyed that have helped you like maybe come across this path?
I've had so many great professors. I'll never forget my first math professor, Nakagome. Pretty sure I said his name right. Just was great. Really great professor. He just was one of those professors that actually cared. Zato for chem, another great professor. Just, you know, these professors really care. I feel like they get overwhelmed sometimes with just how much students they have. But once I've got into those one-on-one situations with those two, they've just been so helpful. I don't want to forget any professors. Yikes.
Sorry, man. We got time, man. This is really
Dative. No, not Dative. I forgot his name. He was a micro Penton. I forgot his name. I think Dative. One of them. But my microbiology professor was great. He was just super like chill guy, and like when he taught, you can see how like kind of chill he was. He taught with like such a cool fashion. He was great. He's definitely very helpful too. I feel like the professors here really do care, like I said. So I've yet to had a bad experience with any professors. It's either just neutral or great. So
that's good, man, because at least for my transition, I've like been in a lot of majors, man. Like I've been like a lot. Like if you can ask, man, I've been like all over, man. Like my professor's been kind of like a fair share of mixes, but definitely the criminal justice right now that I'm doing. I got good professors. Like I got like one of the best, especially the ones in Tempe. Shout out to Professor Maddie. I don't know your last name because it's like Italian, but shout out to Professor Maddie. Is my hands down my favorite because it's like the things that the professors do. Like we had a guest speakers multiple times. And like with like people from like the inmates, like former incarcerated inmates, who like came to our school and like really taught us about prison, like how their lives were. So
Yeah.
like the fact to learn about that, like we can actually learn instead of maybe just doing like paperwork or whatever, like in college, you know, it's like
Exactly,
taking
yeah.
notes. We actually get to learn it and immerse, you know, with our majors, which is like, that's why, like, you know, I like my major, and like majors, I've been asking other students too,
Yeah.
if they really like it, because that's the college experience. The college
Exactly.
experience is like all about learning and, you know, taking it with you further on in your career, you know, further down the line.
Yeah.
And it, like, that's why, like, for me, like, I don't care if I graduate, because at least for me,
I gained
like, I
so
want to
much
learn, you know, I want to
experience,
learn
right?
if, like, before I graduate, right? Like, I just don't want to do a 4-year degree and then,
Yeah.
like, not learn anything and then just, like, oh, like, you know, college is a
What
waste,
now?
right? But, like,
Exactly, yeah.
as long as you, like, really been into, you know, all of these, like, programs and, like, really, you know, made the best of your situations and all that stuff, that's all I ask.
Yeah.
But the
I
last
definitely
question,
agree, yeah.
oh, wait. Keep
No, I
going.
agree.
Okay.
I was just
Okay.
gonna say I agree. I feel like when you're fully, what's the word? Submerged, immersed in your major. That's when you learn the most. That's when it's most interesting. That's when you, yeah. So I agree. I agree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the last question I just have is, for all my like younger generation out there, people who are like trying to get into college, or like people who are in college and like don't know what to do, like,
Yeah.
would you give them like advice, you know, on like, you know, what like career to pick and like, you know, how to go about college, you know?
It's a lot of different factors. Main thing is don't do it for anyone else. Do it for yourself. If it's something you're truly interested in, something you want to pursue, stay true to yourself and figure it out. It's gonna be hard. It's always hard. Life is hard. But that just, you know, it measures your character. Like, are you able to sit there and do something that you're possibly not interested in to get that reward that, like, you know, it's gonna take a while to get there, you know? But another thing is financial literacy too. Like, know that you want a job that's gonna pay you well. You're gonna be compensated well for what you're doing, and just prioritize your mental health. I know now, as my major is getting harder, that I need to prioritize my mental health, starting healthy habits, doing, you know, getting rid of bad habits, and just stuff along those lines. But yeah, just stay true to it. That's really it.
Thank you, man. That's like,
Yeah.
that's some good advice, man. That's some real advice, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate your time, man, and everything, man. So
Always.
I appreciate
this
it, man.
is fun.
Thank you for
This
the
is
interview,
fun.
man.
Yeah.
Have a nice day, man.
Come on.
No, you're good, bro. I just cut it off, but it's all good, bro. It's all good,
Let
man.
me order real quick. I'm gonna come back and grab your YouTube.
Yes, sir, bro.
All right, then.
Alright guys, so I basically just already did those 2 interviews. I basically filmed it a couple days ago. Today I'm going to be editing these videos, and yeah, basically if you guys liked these videos, man, these interviews, if you want me to keep doing public interviews and really keep, you know, putting myself out there, then comment below. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel to see more videos. You know, I'm gonna definitely be doing more videos. But anyways, man, I hope you guys have a good one. Keep it real with Caden. Out. Peace.